Now.
And we begin with iTeam8 and a mother's nearly 2-year quest to get justice for her son who died of an overdose.
She says prosecutors have failed to charge the person who sold him the drugs. iTeam8's Cody Fisher is combing through the evidence the mom has given us.
Tammy Finnell gave us screenshots of conversations between her son and the person she says sold him the drugs. She also gave us body camera video of a detective interviewing that person months after her son died of an overdose. On October 30th, 2021, the manager of Town Place Suites in Bloomington called 911.
Monroe County 911, what is the address of your emergency?
I was just walking my property and there is a deceased white male in a crashed red Ford Focus.
He's deceased, you said?
Oh, yeah, it looks like he's been here for a while. His rigor mortis already set in.
That's the day Tammy Finnell lost her only child, Ricky, to an overdose. He was 38 years old.
I just knew something was wrong. I kept telling my husband something's not right, because he always got a hold of me.
Ricky had struggled with addiction since around 2008.
Anybody can become addicted, starting out with pain pills, and never think that they were going to.
In her grief, her quest for justice began. Bloomington police found these messages on Ricky's Facebook account. It shows a conversation he had with someone in his attempt to find drugs. A little more than 6 months after he died, a Bloomington police detective tracked down that person in the Sally Port of the Monroe County Jail after she was arrested on an unrelated warrant.
Based on his cell phone message, it looked like that he reached out to you, you helped him get that dope, then you guys used together, he fell out.
She claimed Ricky already had drugs when he came to meet up with her.
He had dope on him already, too. Yes, he did.
Oh, he did?
Yes, he did have. Yes, he did. We did a shot in the parking lot before we even left the hotel.
Why would he give you money to go buy more dope if he already has some? Do what?
Because they wanted more.
Okay, so you use his dope, then he's out. So he gives you money to go buy some more dope. And you guys share that. Right?
Right.
After going for a drive, she says she and Ricky went back to Town Place Suites, where she left him in the car while she went inside.
Hey, do you want to go in? He was just, he just wasn't, he was asleep. He was just passed out. But he was, on everything I loved, he was literally breathing, sleeping, snoring.
Hours later, Ricky was dead inside the car. Also inside, an unused vial of naloxone, which could have reversed his overdose.
I didn't kill him, so I don't understand what I don't understand what you mean.
I got the autopsy, right? The dope killed him.
Right. I don't understand.
The dope that you got him ended up killing him, and that's why I'm going to try to put a case on you for dealing resulting in death. Well, when you facilitate a drug transaction by taking his money, and I've got the messages right. You facilitate the drug transaction by taking his money and going to purchase dope, which he then uses and dies from, that's dealing resulting in death.
In the year and a half since the detective told her that, the Monroe County Prosecutor's Office has not filed charges in connection with Ricky's death.
Not trying's just total disregard for his life.
We showed this evidence to former prosecutor Sonia Learcamp. She told me there are definitely elements of potential negligence on the part of the person with whom Mr. Moore was consuming the drugs. But in my opinion, proving criminal responsibility beyond a reasonable doubt would be very challenging. Tammy says the Monroe County deputy prosecutor handling her son's case told her something similar. She believes there is enough evidence to convict this woman for dealing resulting in death. She just wants the prosecutor to try it in court.
What would it mean to you if they came to you tomorrow or next week or 2 weeks from now and said, and we're finally doing it, we're finally charging?
A relief. Just a relief that they're making an effort.
Because at the end of the day, that's all you want really them to do, is to at least make the effort and then let a jury decide.
Yes.
When I reached out to the Monroe County Prosecutor's Office to find out why they haven't brought charges in this case, they told me they're doing a further review of this case right now. Reporting, Cody Fisher, iTeam8.